Doing his gold cloaking things. Whew, this is actually a pretty long episode. I think we're already have been playing for almost 2 hours worth.
Be here.
Between all the breaks.
Ah, fuck him if he's angry. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men are ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Everyone does their... fuck. Alright.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber?
And voiced by
Not
Ewan...
the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ewan, I forget his name.
Ironwood is near
Ewan
impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of the
Thank you.
Warden
No,
of the...
that's enough.
Alright. We gotta be
Who is
careful.
this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsay?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Alright, we just gotta play
It seems the
to
Foresters
Ramsay.
have a talent for something after all.
Lord Ramsay, we have another gift we'd like to offer to you. There
don't
are
offer it to his
several
father.
ironwood groves along the borders of our land, all producing tall, strong trees. We'd like to give them to you in tribute.
To me? That's very kind of you. Thank you.
I don't think
Look
he's a
at
very big
that.
fan of his father.
More Foresters.
Lord
It's actually kind of hard to tell.
Come out where I can see you.
Alright, this could get...
Force him to focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say.
I gotta do it for the family.
you to show.
We're gonna die if we don't.
My lord.
This is the time to swear
That
fealty.
wasn't so hard now, was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. And I care even less about a bunch of trees on some far-off hill. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the
naturally.
king.
Totally
You
don't
wouldn't
have
want
to.
make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it.
And he
One
was sent to the
Whitehill
wall.
soldier dead. One Bolton.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
Ooh, I
Is
did not
right.
expect him to say that.
He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army.
And he was sent to the wall.
Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord. hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
Oh, this could get bad.
The Whitehills will be taking control of your Ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
The Whitehills are nothing more than up-jump thieves!
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't?
Oh yeah, let's...
We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want Ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your Ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my
That's
lord,
Half
a
of something
compromise.
is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
But
Oh
Ironwrath, that we cannot abide.
no, no, no.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me.
Fine. We compromised. We still got the shit end, but at least we
You have
keep
a man you trust.
Ironwrath,
my son, Griff.
who will be dead by the end of this
We need a
season.
garrison.
Probably by the end of the next
Seven hells
episode.
he will.
Lads, do
Did-
make
did-
this
did-
visit worthwhile.
Please, Sir Royland, don't.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord
Stop.
Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother.
Alright.
I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her
No.
go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Ooh.
What have you done?
But I don't want the brave lord. Far too much trouble.
Ethan!
My lord!
Oh, no!
Even though you did bend the knee.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Ethan!
I certainly feel better about all this. However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
Stop!
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mason quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
You will not take him!
No, please! Ryan, please!
No!
Ryan! Do something!
Ethan? My son.
Well, that sucks. That my story has begun. I just lost one of my characters. What the fuck, Telltale? Screw you. My story has begun.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Wow. Now that I think about that, I should have seen that coming, but I didn't.
will lead this house.
My sister
Oh.
asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
Yes,
We
I did.
can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have
Because
to
I
stop
know-
them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold
Oh
House
my
Forrester above all other loyalties.
There's the fucking wall. And
Those
Jon
who will
Snow!
not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a
Oh.
cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
That's actually that's looks like we're in season. Oh my. Oh. Wow. Yeah, I knew I was going to be in the minority. People chose Royland. Probably not the best choice, but I wanted to take the risk. I was willing to take the risk, but I mean, generally, as far as Telltale games, you know they're gonna follow a similar path. So I figured that it wasn't that big of a deal, but it could lead to other problems or different problems. But I think either one would have had their faults. Oh God. All right, you 52 left Bowen behind. Yeah, screw that guy. He was an asshole. Iron from Ice. Yeah. It's because, I mean, you have to in this world, even if you're not with them, like even Marjorie said, you have to lie to survive. So of course I'm not with Ramsay. I'm kneeling to him right now, but that's because that's what we have to do until we get a better option. Or else, if we just flat out go against them, we're going to die. We're going to be beheaded. We're going to lose. So you have to side with them, or seemingly side with the enemy, until there is another opportunity to betray them and survive. So, I did what I had to. 40% sent Eric to the wall. Oh, yeah. Well, the wall needs more men. That was my justification of it. It was a little bit too harsh to take his fingers. Well, probably wasn't that harsh, but I felt like it'd be a little bit too brutal. But you can't let him get away with it. You have to do something. So yeah, I had to send him to the wall because the wall needs more manpower. And that is public knowledge to everyone in the North. The South couldn't care less. So we got to do our parts and send some people to the wall. Let's see. Picked Royland. Yeah, I already talked about that. And I don't see how that would have worked out in the open. It worked really well in the hall. I liked how that worked. And I thought I did proper, and I think bargaining was a good idea. We have half the grove. It'd be interesting to see what would have happened if we would have fought. I mean, would we have actually fought? Would there have been a battle? That would have been pretty cool, but I mean, we would have lost a lot of men. I managed to only lose one man. Myself. I died. Okay, so that was Telltale's Game of Thrones Episode 1, Iron from Ice. And it was awesome. It was probably the best episode of any Telltale game I played so far. Wow. Wow. That was awesome. Ugh. And that was like one of the first deaths I wouldn't say it's not the first death I wasn't expecting, but that was probably the most shocking death I've seen. I knew something was going to go down. It's freaking Ramsay Snow. He's going to kill somebody. But I didn't know he was going to kill you. But it makes sense because Ethan has got to take up the mantle. He's got to go. And even if I wouldn't have sent him, she would, after he died, would send for him anyways. So, and maybe she would have been morally conflicted about it, like, I'm doing this against my son's will, and all that sort of stuff, but there we go. That was intense. And there was like no real war or anything. There was a couple of stabbings. Oh, the first episode had some war in it. But it was just intense decision making right there. Ooh. Huh. I was a little bit like in the first episode. It wasn't clicking with me. Like in the first battle scene. It was, you know, it felt a little bit stilted and everything. But wow, once you get those decisions rolling, like those major decisions, not like, oh, should you leave that guy or get him because you know he's gonna get stabbed anyways. It's not like he's gonna, he might have lived, but it's not important. The guy was an asshole. Honestly, he would have probably died anyways, most likely. $50 say he would have died anyways. But those intense decisions, like deciding if you're gonna bargain, war, or negotiate, or diplomacy. Use diplomacy, as they were saying, which I didn't really understand what we were doing at the diplomacy end. Well, anyways, this has been Deacon. Wow, signing off. That was awesome. See you guys some other time. Meow. Freaking Ethan is dead. Long live the lordling. Freaking Ethan. Why did you have to be so brave?